Hey guys, Dr. Ben here. I'm going to talk today about things you can start doing right now to get your health back, to regain your health, to regain your vitality, your strength, your excitement for life. Because here's the deal, if you are not feeling your optimal, if you're not feeling your best, it is very hard to give your best. To be able to do and be and give is very challenging. So thanks for jumping on. Love to see you guys. Hopefully, this message can be an inspiration, and this can be that guiding force to get you guys that ability to start taking massive action today. So, love having you on. Pop down below where you guys are watching from. Love seeing you. If you're all over the world, let us know how things are going in your neck of the woods. If you're in any of the states around us, give us an update on what you're doing day in and day out. That consistency. Give an inspiration to somebody. Let somebody else know what you're doing, what's working for you, how it's changing. Michelle, I know you do some consistent things up there in Estes Park. Let people know what you're doing, what you found helpful. I'm going to let you know what I do, what my routine is, what my daily routine is, because here's the deal. I'm not the smartest. I'm not the fastest. I don't work out the hardest. I don't eat the best. I don't get the best sleep than everybody out there. It's not always perfect. And yet, one of the things that I found that has helped me accomplish a lot of things in life, but especially my health, is consistency. And this is the big thing that I want you to do. Hey, Miriam in Germany, good to see you. Happy. We got Ash Wednesday going on today. So here's the deal. I do things consistently. Some people think it's boring. Some people think it's, the kind of, oh, well, you're not spontaneous or whatever. But it's like one of my kids, we're going down to Florida for spring break, and he's like, Dad, we learned about the three types of people that go on vacation, the three types of vacationers. And one is like the spontaneous, they just go and they don't even plan ahead and they just go and do whatever. And then there's others that have it all, the details, everything. And then there's the others that go the exact same place every time and do the same. And that's kind of me. I know it works. I know all the places, and we go from there. Good to see you watching from Toronto. Great to see you up in Canada. Awesome. Check out all our videos. And if you have not subscribed to the YouTube channel, check us out, F8 Well Centers on YouTube. And we've got over 550 videos. All the videos I've done over the last few years are there. You can search them. So if you're looking for thyroid, if you're looking for gut, digestion, anything at all, get on there. So consistency, if you are not being consistent, hey Angela, good to see you. If you are not being consistent day in and day out, I guarantee you your health is not going to be where it needs to be, but also your life's not going to be where it needs to be. You're not going to be accomplishing your goals. You're not going to be the parent or the spouse or the owner of the company or the employer, whatever it is. You're not going to be as successful as you possibly can. And so that's what I want to encourage you today. And I'm going to tell you the things that I do consistently day in and day out that make a difference, that have made a difference, that have allowed me to I'm 46 years old, still going, strong as I've been in the last 15, 20 years, able to have energy, keep up, go do fun things with my kids, all those different things is because of that consistency day in and day out. So let's just start with the first thing in the morning and then work all the way to bed and go through those consistent routines that you can start putting in, that you can start doing today. Mariam, in my health routine, the only thing that I have always been consistent is my cheat day. That's awesome. So hopefully it's only like one cheat day a month. Not every day is a cheat day. So here's the consistency. So I really encourage people to get up at a consistent time. So set your alarm and adjust your sleep, just going to bed at a time so that you get that 7.5, 8, whatever you need for that good quality sleep state. So adjust your going to bed time so that you can get up at that consistent time and with the intention of getting things done. So I'm up 4:50, 5 o'clock every morning, and Uh, and that is enough time for me personally to get my things in order, to get my day in order. I always say you either create your day or your day creates you. And it really is true about your health, about your food, about all these other things. But create your day, otherwise, your day creates you, and you're in this hot mess and you're just playing catch up the whole time. So get up at a consistent time. Our bodies love rhythm. They love seasonal rhythms, they love daily rhythms, all these different things. Get that consistency going on a day in and day out basis. Wake up at the same time. And then what you want to do, most people, their adrenals are a little bit off and they're low in the morning and high at night. Most people need a little bit of a boost, to pick me up. So for me, I go out to the gym. I used to sit and write and journal and pray and read and do all these things for like 45 minutes. And I was sitting and I'm like, why am I sitting 45 minutes longer than I need to throughout the day? We know the research. We know that it's very detrimental. It causes a lot of problems. So again, anybody jumping on, pop down below any of your consistent routines, your consistent things you're doing day in and day out that is helping your health. Let me know where you guys are watching from as well. I'll give you a shout out. And if you haven't already, like or follow this page, because one, we got a lot of good information and I love to get it out to you guys. So that consistency. I used to sit for 45 minutes and write and journal and pray and do all those things. But now I go out. We've got a gym in our shop next to the house, and so we go out there and I get on the treadmill and I'm walking on that treadmill as I write, as I pray, as I do all these things. Paula, you are doing awesome. So proud of how much you've changed over the last year. You're doing amazing. Let's get some blood work run on you. It's about time. So I get on that treadmill. I start writing, I start reading, doing all the things that I know are going to prepare me mentally and get me in that state to be able to really drive that day and to be able to get my day in a place where I'm the one steering it with support from above, but I'm the one steering it and not the day steering me. And that's what happens for so many people. Michelle, hey, there we go. So yeah, read Michelle's rhythm. She has done a great job. Worked with us a bunch of years ago and has consistently kept doing what she needs to do, and her health is even better than it was a few years ago. So I get up, I'm on that treadmill, reading, writing, getting my brain ready. And then I do my workout, and that could be a strength workout, a cardio workout, whatever it is. I work on different seasons of what I'm working on. So whatever you're trying to do, whether get stronger, which everyone should be getting stronger, or get in better cardiovascular shape, which everybody should be doing. So some combination of both. Then you do that on a daily basis as well, and then you get in and for me, I go to the kitchen, start breakfast, start lunch for the kids, for my wife, get as much as I can in there. And guess what? My lunch, my breakfast, they are very consistent. It's kind of boring, you might say. It's redundant. It doesn't have a lot of variety, things like that. And yet, I know that my blood sugar is going to be very consistent. If I eat the breakfast that I need, a whole bunch of veggies, some eggs, some avocado fat on there, my blood sugar is going to be very consistent. I'm going to feel good all morning long. And then by lunch, so I make my lunch, even on the weekend when I'm not going into the office, I make my lunch and my wife's like, hey, what are you doing? Are you going somewhere today? I'm like, I don't know, but I want to be prepared. So I want to, after church on Sunday, I know I've already got my lunch ready, so I don't have to worry about rushing home, grabbing lunch, doing things. I can just eat and be ready to go and do whatever fun thing we're going to do. And so that consistency in the food, I know that if you ask my team here, they could tell you probably what one of the 2 or 3 or 4 meals that I'm going to be having. For me, I don't have a lot of time to chop and cook and prep and all that, so I've got to do it quick. Organic frozen vegetables sometimes I chop up my own salad, some of those things, and then leftover meat, throw it together, and that's it. Keep it simple, but I know that that's going to create consistency in my blood sugar, create consistency in my energy. If you come in and see me in the office, and whether it's 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock in the afternoon, or it's 9 o'clock in the morning, it's going to be the same energy. It's going to be the same focus. Hey, Sherry, good to see you there. Thanks for jumping on. So it's going to be that consistency, because I've learned and know what it works for my body. And it's not that my body's not much better than anybody else, but I put the time and energy into learning and then just doing it and creating those habits. Because remember, here's the deal: willpower doesn't work. That's a great book, Benjamin Hardy. Go get it if you have not read that yet. Brittany, you can put a link down for Amazon through that. Willpower Doesn't Work by Benjamin Hardy. One of the best books out there on why you're not successful, why you're not succeeding, why you're not getting as much as you can out of life, because willpower only works until it doesn't. And that's the thing. We can't be, I'm not talking about willpower. I'm not saying you need to will through it. Ash Wednesday, what are you giving up for Lent, right? For the next 40 days, what are you giving up for Lent? And that's going to fix it. No, it's the consistency. I would much rather you do a really good job day in and day out on your eating, on your blood sugar, on your focus, on your sleep, on all these things. I've got a good friend, and he is this yo-yo. He'll go, Ryan, if you're watching, you know who I'm talking about. And he'll go and do a Whole30, do a paleo, do great 1, 2, 3 weeks, and just, he's down 10 pounds and feeling good. And then he'll fall off, and then he'll crash down and gain weight. He won't work out. He won't do the things that he needs to do. And then he'll go back, and he's on this yo-yo. And if that's you, get off that yo-yo. You don't have to be perfect. And so many of our patients say, I'm an all or nothing. I either have to do it all or I'm not going to succeed. But that's the thing that has to change. In the 3 to 6 months that we're working with somebody, we have to get that thought process changed and get them focused on day in and day out, that consistency, that ability to do this over and over and over is so crucial. And that is where health comes from. It is from doing 92% good every day. Guess what? I had some chocolate yesterday. And yet I had a lot of other good meals that counterbalanced that. I exercised. It wasn't perfect exercise. We had a late night the night before, and I got up a little bit later than I need to. I had to adjust my alarm to get those 8 hours, so I didn't get as much of a workout and all those things. And yet, I was out there. I was doing the workout. I got the body moving. I got blood flow going. I was still able to journal. I was able to prepare for that day, and it wasn't perfect, but I was doing it. And that's what I want you to do day in and day out. Even if the meal's not perfect, that next one, that next snack, that next meal, whatever it is going to be really, really good. And then I want you to do your next one really, really good. And even if there is a blip, you're going to get right back on track and do it really, really good. And this is what you need to do over and over and over. Hey, Debbie, good to see you listening from our log cabin in Wisconsin, snowshoeing today in nature, different than what I do with my at-home routine. And that's the thing. Even when you're out and you're on a vacation, you're doing, when I'm on vacation, I'm still going to be eating the similar way. Yes, we might go out to eat a couple times, but we're going to go to the store and we've got a kitchen and we're going to buy food, and I'll have similar breakfast, similar lunch. I'll make similar dinners. We might go out a couple times, but even at that dinner, it's going to be meat and veggies and good fats. I'm going to go, there's a gym where we go in Florida that we've been a bunch of times. Again, it's my routines and that consistency. And so I know that they've got their 7:30 class, and I'm going to be at that class and do it. And yet, even in that workout, it's going to be consistent. I'm going to track with my heart rate monitor, and I'm going to know that don't bring that heart rate up too high. Don't worry about what everybody else around you is doing, if they're going faster or slower or whatever. follow your body's rhythms and follow your consistent routines. And so here's the deal, guys. I want you to be consistent with your sleep. So you go to bed at a similar time every night. You have your consistent sleep routine. We've talked about this a bunch. You use your massage gun. You turn the lights down low. You relax things down. We're having our some of our bedrooms and stuff painted right now, so we're sleeping down in the guest room in the basement, and it's weird and it doesn't feel consistent. And we haven't slept great the last couple nights, and yet we're doing a lot of other things that are still in that rhythm. But by tomorrow we'll be up and running back in our room. Hey Renee, good to see you. And so have that good consistent sleep rhythm in there as well. So wake up at a consistent time, eat consistent meals. They don't have to be identical, but eat consistent meals throughout the day. Focus on those little things over and over and over. And more importantly than all of this, keep your why at the forefront of your mind. Why are you doing this? Why do you want the health? Why do you want this best you possible? And whether that's for your grandkids or your kids or your spouse or your job, or you want to go traveling, or you want to give, or it's for God, or whatever it is, you've got to have your why. Your why is what's going to drive you for more consistency. So pop down below what you guys have been doing for consistency. If you haven't been, tell me what you want to do over Lent. Hey, no time like today, the next 40 days. What are you doing over Lent? What are you giving something up? Are you adding something in? Are you going to do something consistent? Let us know. Be an inspiration for somebody else out there. I'm not perfect. I don't have it all figured out. But one thing that I do have is I have consistency. And so I'm going to stay as steady as possible. And that's what I want you to do. So thanks for jumping on, guys. A little bit different of a theme today, but it's just something that is coming up so much with our patients. And we just need to really get that driven in as much as we can. So make it a great day, everybody.